Vogue, it's Angel Reese here, and I want to show you guys today how I keep my skin flawless. First, we're going to do skincare because that's the most important thing, and then we'll get into my game day routine. I use this hydrating gentle cleanser, and I love this so much because it keeps my skin hydrating. So I love skincare. Makes me feel good, makes me feel cleansed, especially after a long day because I'm always on the go. I play sports, so my face is always drenched with sweat, and I always got to keep it clean. I think the hardest part is having lashes, so I have to like get all in here and do my brows and around my hairline. So my face is all clean. And now it's time to moisturize, my favorite part. I use this Fenty. This is like a sunscreen here, Fenty Skin. I live and die by the Fenty products. Love them so much. So I use this first. And it has SPF in it, which is really important. I didn't know how important it was to have SPF, and they told me that when I'm like 80 years old, it's gonna make an effect on me, so I try to use it now. This is something I didn't know. You have to use the thinnest layer first and then the thickest layer. I learned these tips because one time I posted a skincare routine and they were like, you need to run it back. And they taught me like, you need to do thin, then thick. And then I could see the complete difference within my skin. So the last thing I use is my Cetaphil Aloe with the soothing gel. I love this so much. It makes my skin tingle. I don't put a lot on, but I put a good amount. When your skin tingling, I feel like it's working. Some people like the dewy look. Some people like a dry look. I like the dewy look. Going to bed feeling like I didn't do something. So to always finish up, I use my Laneige. I don't go nowhere without my Laneige. Like I have all of them. I have the sleeping mask. This is the one I always throw in my purse. Gotta keep the eyes nice and fresh. So I use these, the topicals. They say you can put them either way. I use them by the thickest part first. Okay, let's get into the makeup. So I'll take these off. This stuff, I'll wear this out by itself. It is a primer, but I'll literally wear wherever. My first time using it, I opened the whole thing and like dumped it on my face because I didn't know it was a roll-on. But yeah, I use this and all over my skin. When I was younger, I used to play my mom's makeup when I wasn't supposed to. My grandma used to always put mascara on my eyes when I was younger, and I used to go on the basketball court. That's how I got the name Bayou Barbie, because I always have my nails, lashes, hair, and done. Blush has been my new thing. Like everybody knows me for like blush and lip liner. It was so hard for me to find the right color for under my eye, and I've been using like both of these for a while now, just depending on the day and what kind of lighting I'm going under. Today I'm gonna use this NARS one. This is the caramel. I usually just tap here. This is my game day routine as well, so I don't do too much on the court. I just started actually wearing concealer on the court. I tried it one time and I was like, okay, I can do this. I love the Sephora brush. The angle of the brush really helps me tap this in. I used to wear eyeshadow all the time, and now like I will literally refuse to wear eyeshadow. Like even when I get my makeup done, if you look at all my pictures, it's either a brown or like a nude, because you ever look back at your pictures and be like, ooh, I should have never been doing that. Like I even look back at how I used to wear my lashes. I used to be like, ooh, I should have never been wearing those long lashes. I think it was just a humbling moment for me to see like what's really good for me and what looks good on me, and I don't believe eyeshadow was the thing for me. I can't even tell I have on makeup. That's the goal. This is for my dark spots. So I have a couple dark spots, and this is just to cover it up. I use this with the same concealer brush. I just tap it here, and what I learned is you're supposed to let it sit on there probably like 30 seconds before you blend it in. So I usually like just like go in right here. Beauty is pain, because I used to flat out my hair and got a burn on my face. So makeup is lovely. Do a little bit under there. I usually spray my beauty blender with my setting spray and spray it a little bit to get it like wet. People usually wet the beauty blender under the water, but why not set it with this? I started playing basketball when I was about 4, and I always loved it. I actually played a whole bunch of different sports, and sports was always something that grew up in my household because everybody in my family played basketball. I decided to just stick with basketball and just became this basketball icon just for like being into beauty and into fashion for a really long time. And then obviously when I went to college, I went to LSU. That's when my life kind of changed and I became the Bayou Barbie, and it's been history since then. Oh no, I gotta give kudos to the girls that were wearing makeup before. Lisa Leslie, Skylar Diggins, Candace Parker, everybody already had their edges and lashes and lipstick on. Tina Thompson, she used to wear a full red lip on her lips during the game, but that's something I could probably never do. You gotta give kudos to them. But social media is so prevalent now, like being able to see so many different people come out and just being able to wear what they want to wear and just be girly on the court and still dominate. Like That's what's making it the new norm. Like, that's my thing. Like, normalizing being able to be super girly and super cute, but also be a dog on the court. I let that go in and let that set in. You can still see it's still giving skin. That's my biggest thing, to still give skin. So this is my favorite blush. I use the light pink and the dark pink and I mix them together. I'm a blush freak. You're gonna see my blush from down the block. And that's just my thing. Something you're always gonna see is my blush and my nails. People always ask me, like, how do you keep your makeup and your nails on? I keep my makeup and my nails on by setting it and making sure that I put the right product. So as you see, this looks crazy right now. I know, it looks crazy. I put it on first, and then I take the beauty blender that I use for all my other stuff and blend it in. Gotta get it in there so I can set and be there for the whole entire game. But yeah, my nails are not that long. As you guys can see, they're not that long. It's very rare for them to break. A lot of the girlies wear nails. That's the norm. We can do it all, looking cute. Had them edges and hair done. And everybody always asks me, how are your brows always so nice? I got them microbladed. They look so good too. Shout out to my auntie in Baton Rouge. She got me right. She's the only person that touches my brows. You see the blush is in there. We're not done though with the blush. I also use my Patrick Ta blush. I'm a pink girly. I've tried orange and I've tried different colors, but it just haven't worked out for me. Being able to go to the Victoria's Secret show, being able to go to CFDAs, taking so many different pictures, and just networking has been the best thing for me. Just being able to be an inspiration, not just on the court, but off the court as well, is something that I've always imagined. Hopefully one day I can walk in the Victoria's Secret show. That's my dream. So now that the blush is on, I set my face. As you can see, I put on a lot because this right here, one size, my makeup stays on in the game because of this. Everybody always asks what the girlie's using. One size. My lip combo is my most important thing. I don't go anywhere without a lip combo. So I'm gonna wipe off my Laneige. And I keep my Laneige on the bench. That's the key. The liner will be on, but the gloss is not always on. But whenever I get back to the bench, timeouts, the Laneige is on. For my lip combo, I use this Rare Beauty. I always use a brown lip. It doesn't matter the shade, the brand. Okay, so this is my cute overline lip. I love an overline lip. And then I go on top with CoverGirl. I love CoverGirl lip gloss. I think like the overline brown lip is like what's coming back. And I'm very big on Y2K looks, and that's what they were wearing, the Y2K. So being able to embrace that. My favorite go-to fragrance is the Prada. Love this. And I probably put too much on, but my friends and everybody in the room gonna smell me. So I do this, 2, 3, and so I love a good smell good. Like, I think the best compliment somebody can say is, you smell good. Since my brows are already done, sometimes I will just brush them a little bit. They don't really need much work. But yeah, this is my everyday little going out the house routine. They always say, like, if you can do your makeup, like that's a part of your womanhood. You got to be able to know how to do a little 1-2 on your face. So being able to do this is just my new little everyday jam. But thanks guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you, Vogue. Mwah.